Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Q3 Stash or Trash episode. We're gonna be here for a while. I have 3 full bins of products of empties in today's video. I was debating if I wanted to split it in 2 different parts or 3 different parts, and I opted out because I just want to get it over with and get rid of all this trash that's been sitting around for the last 3 months in my beauty room, and I am so ready to just get rid of all this stuff. Cluttered spaces and general clutter, things that I'm not using, things that like piling up, raise my anxiety. So I cannot wait to get rid of all this stuff. But before I do that, I need to film this video. I'll share all my thoughts with you on all these products, whether we're going to be stashing them or repurchasing any of these products, or we're just gonna trash them for good. You may already know I have been on a low buy in the last year and this year more so, and I'm really trying to minimize my collections as much as I can. In certain areas like hair products, body care, skincare, I really try to get down to the core of things, and I think it's been working out pretty well. So before we get started, I would love to welcome new visitors and viewers to my channel. Hello, my name is Eve. I love all things beauty. Here on my channel, I share about beauty and lifestyle. I upload new videos every week, and if that sounds interesting to you, I hope you enjoy this video. Subscribe to my channel. And now without further ado, let's dive into the beauty trash. I'm going to tell you what makeup I am wearing just in case. There's a high chance I am not going to include this in the description box because there's so many empties in today's video. My primer is Bobbi Brown base. Also Ulta Beauty Complexion Crush Foundation. Mine is in the shade light neutral. Cream blush and bronzer is from this trio from Ulta Beauty. It's called Cheek Squad Cream Face Palette, and mine is shade variation Pop of Petal. I'll show you what the blush looks like. It's like that baby pink, and the cream bronzer looks like that. Concealer is this one from Makeup Revolution. This is Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Concealer. I had mine in shade C3. It's brightening for my under eyes and for like the center of my face. My highlighter came from the Glam Face Palette. You know, it's one of my favorite highlighters. It's beautiful and smooth. On my eyes, I have Mini Star from Natasha Denona. I decided to keep my lips very simple with this lip gloss, Lifter Gloss from Maybelline in the shade Moon 003. Like I mentioned earlier, I have 3 bins on the floor right now, and I want to start from this one. This is a makeup products. I'm gonna talk about them as fast as possible. Most of these products I've already talked about so many times on my channel. Some of these are repurchased items. I will try to go speedy today. So let's get into it. I used 3 pairs of lashes. So this one is called No Filter from Kiss, MLBB, My Lashes But Better, in the style No Filter. This style of lashes have been my favorite. They are demi style with a nice C curl. I really love they start shorter here towards the inner corner of your eye and flare out. I do have a new pair that I'm using, but these are trash. Then I also used up cluster lashes from Salon Perfect. You get 30 clusters here. There's no glue needed or anything like that. These clusters go under your lashes and they stick to your lashes basically. I sometimes use a little tool to pinch them to my natural lashes. I also have been using my fingers. I would just put the cluster in like this and just pinch it to my lashes. Call it a day. They stick and they wear really well. They are reusable as well. I would put 3 clusters to the outer corner and they blend with my lash line really nicely. I would do 1 single coat of mascara. It doesn't matter what mascara you use. These do the job. I will be repurchasing them going forward. I am on a Salon Perfect PR list, but I do not know what they send me and when they send me things, but this is definitely one of the favorite clusters. Another favorite is also same kind of lashes, but they are from Impress. These ones came without a tool. They have 2 different variations. One pack that comes with a tool if you need it. I personally find that tool really useless. I disposed of mine right away in the previous packaging, and this one was just a refill without a tool, so you just get lashes here. These are excellent. I have 5 mascaras to talk to you guys about. 3 are completely finished by me and 2 are just trash. If you follow me on Instagram and you caught my mascara talks on my Instagram stories, you might know what I'm about to say about these two, but if not, then you're up for a joyful ride. A Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. I love this mascara. I got mine in the shade brown. It's actually called Latte Brown. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake, doesn't do anything weird, just give you a beautiful volume, wears really well. I love it. I will be repurchasing this in the future. I think it's a solid option. Another absolute favorite that I think I may actually try this in a brown shade as well, because I just learned that they do have a brown one. It's Kiko Milano Maxi Mod Long Lasting Volume and Definition Mascara. Very interesting wand. It's actually the kind of brush that I really like. It's short, plasticky bristles, and it gives you a beautiful definition and applies a nice volume. Again, it's very solid mascara that doesn't smudge and doesn't flake, washes off really nicely, doesn't irritate eyes, and solid option. So I definitely want to buy another one. It's called Sky High Mascara. I have a mini here. This is a very popular mascara. This was my first time trying this ever because typically I do not prefer lengthening mascaras. I prefer definition and volume primarily. So this is a very popular mascara for people that primarily want length, and let me tell you, it's really solid choice for if that's something that you're looking for. So what I don't like about this mascara is that the wand is very long and it's like wobbly. I found it a little bit messy to apply. The reason why I like wands like this, that's like very short, because I have so much control and precision with this. And yeah, so this is not going to be a repurchase for me. So both of these mascaras are technically full tubes. I gave them a fair shot, and I tried, you guys. I really tried. So unfortunately, these two products, I might as well just throw my money into the trash directly. A Rare Beauty Very Hype Mascara, and then Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerize Volume Mascara. So as far as these packaging, very two different components. This is very luxury glass packaging, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. When it comes to Rare Beauty, it's just very light plastic, nothing to write home about. Rare Beauty has this type of wand. It's pretty straightforward, natural bristles. It took me some time to wrap my mind around what I think about this mascara, how I feel about it. And I came to the verdict that this mascara would look good if you already have nice lashes going on. If you already have a good base to work with, this would build up and look nice and would just give you a, nice volume. But if you have lashes that are sparse or missing, or, something between those lines, then this does nothing to fix any of those issues. But also, this mascara smudges and this mascara flakes. Every time, I kid you not, I would apply this mascara, there would always be at least one flake that would ruin my complexion. And every time I tried to remove it, it would smudge. It would not fully dry. That's a no for me, like straight up no. When something like this happens once, I'll give it a benefit of a doubt. If it happens twice, it goes straight to trash. So let's talk about this one from Charlotte Tilbury. Like I said, very, very beautiful luxury packaging. I feel like when I first opened it, it was a little bit more wet. And then after 2 weeks passed, it definitely thickened up a little bit, and that's when it was much better. But it still would smudge and give me like raccoon eyes. No. Then I finished a good handful of complexion products. The first one is Charlotte Tilbury Spray, which is one of my favorite sprays, setting sprays, period. This will definitely be repurchased. So then I finished the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I had mine in a shade LN6. This was a pretty good match for me for my palest self. It was a pretty nice hydrating foundation that would give you natural finish. It was very lovely, long wearing. I definitely will not be repurchasing it because I have other very similar formulas that in my collection that work just as well. On that note, you guys, I have started my decluttering series. The first decluttering episode is all complexion products. Then I finished this gripping primer from Cover FX. It was lovely. I do enjoy me a gripping primer, but it's not going to be a repurchase. I still have two gripping primers right now in my collection that I am using. So I definitely like to have a gripping primer in my stash. It works for me really well. But I don't need to have too many of them. I also finished this primer right here. It's from Blend. This was great. It worked really well for me under makeup and did the job well. But like I said, this particular one will not be repurchased. Next product that I finished in the complexion category was this Tear foundation, which I never featured on my channel. This was called Tear Mask Fit Aura Cushion Foundation. I had mine in the shade 17C Porcelain. This was a really good match for me. This is a mini size. I felt like that was no product here. There was such a small amount of product here. 0.15 ounces. This was the tiniest amount. If you would think that normal liquid foundations are 1 ounce, I think the cushion foundations come with roughly a half. This is like a smudge of a foundation amount that you would get here. Generally would not suggest purchasing this in this size. This was actually a great foundation. It was thin. It was more of like a skin tint, which I very much enjoy. It wore really well on my skin, but I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing this. I finally finished my Ulta Beauty coverage, adjustable coverage foundation. It's a very much an underrated product. The packaging is very cheap. The shade range is a little bit weird on this powder, but it's very good powder foundation. But this product, to my opinion, does not get the hype that it actually deserves because it's just that good. At the moment, I am not going to be repurchasing it simply because I'm trying to finish the products that I already have in my stash before I start purchasing more. I finished this House Labs concealer. What a beautiful formula. I had mine in the shade 12 Light Rosy. I wanted to tell you guys something, and something that I mentioned in my previous collection videos. Applicator broke. It's somewhere inside there, but I knew it was gonna happen. So I definitely still have some product left there, but I just feel like it was okay for me to let it go. I had a really good run with this concealer. I've seen the same reviews that where people said that their applicator would get stuck in the opening of the tube, and I knew eventually it's gonna fall off. While I think this formula is exceptionally good, I enjoyed it so much, but I do not want to repurchase it unless I see that they change the applicator. I finished my Persona a bronzing stick. It's so good. Shade Mojave. I just decided to let it go. There's a little bit of product left there that I could definitely scoop out, but I think it's okay for me to let it go. I feel good about it. Amazing formula that actually does not need to be powdered if you don't want to. It does have a really nice emollients to blend out, but then it kind of sets itself and it doesn't look flat. It yet gives you like a little bit of radiance to your skin. It's just such a gorgeous formula. And the shade was very lovely. I have used it on my palest self and it actually worked really nicely because it's a formula that you can build up. You can go light-handed and sheer out and it doesn't give you like a patchy blend. It's beautiful. It's definitely one of the best cream bronzers, period, for me, that in a time span that I've been using cream bronzers. This is definitely one of the top favorite formulas for me. And also, if we're speaking about fair complexion specifically, this is definitely one of the nicest fair shades that I've come across that do not make you either ashy, gray, or too orangey, too warm, so it just looks like your head doesn't belong to your body. Very, very nice formula. Definitely a high contender to repurchase, but there is no need for me to repurchase it right now because I have way too many items in my stash currently. Another product that I finished is a putty bronzer from e.l.f. I had mine in the shade Honey Drip. I used to have two of these, two different shades, and I finally finished the last one. I will not be repurchasing this bronzer, you guys. It was okay, but this is the type of cream bronzer that needs to be fixed with a powder product on top of it because it would slide off my face. You would need to absolutely set this with another bronzer on top. I finished 3 products in the lip category. This is a lip liner. This was from LA Girl. I believe the shade was called Coquette. It was really nice, like cool tone, rosy, like dusty rose, but cool tone, very beautiful. At the moment, I'm not repurchasing this, you guys. I have a huge lip liner collection, neutral lip liner collection that I'm trying to minimize. This was such a favorite, you guys. I've talked about it so many times. This is a REM Beauty a lip gloss in the shade Hocus Cocoa. This is such a gorgeous formula. It's like a balmy formula that's super cozy, super comfortable, cushy, and gives you like a beautiful, like milky gloss. Yeah, I really want it back, but I feel like I have some products that are somewhat similar in the shade range to this, like in that kind of like neutral, cooler tone neutral. And I think I am okay to just not run out right away and buy it, but it's a high contender. And so is this one. This was a mini from Tower 28 in the shade Pistachio. Wow, what a gorgeous formula. It kind of is similar to the one from REM Beauty because it was like that milky, dusty, pale pink finish, and very nice and glossy, but also very like cushiony on your lips. A very beautiful formula. I understand why people are so obsessed with this. I would love to have a full size of that. But I think I may just pass on this Sephora sale, maybe in the spring. Guys, as much as I want to, I really just need to slow down on my makeup purchases right now. I want to minimize my collection a little bit. Also, I finished this product, which is kind of like a miscellaneous, but that's the only perfume that I finished in today's video. So this is a Dead Cool Extra Milk. I had this in a mini size. I have a full size bottle going on, and I just obsessed with the smell. It's so good. Then I finished an eyebrow product finally. This is a pomade and a pencil Too Faced. I love this so much. First of all, this was in the shade Soft Brown. This was a really nice shade for me. Not too dark, not too light, it's just spot on. And the formula was very interesting. It was a little bit waxy, but I think pomade in a pencil really describes it perfectly. It just had this like pomade texture. It has a little bit of emollients to it, but it stayed put the entire day. I actually really liked it. The packaging is the cutest. Look at this little heart here at the end. A really nice, very beautiful pencil, but right now, once again, this would be a really high contender to repurchase as well. It's a really high quality pencil that I really enjoyed using. But once again, I try to minimize my brow collection. Still have quite a few products to go before I start repurchasing anything in that department. I also finished the liquid liner in the shade Brown, I think. It's in the shade Roasted Nuts 010, and this was from Catrice. It was a felt tip applicator. Very nice. I still have a navy blue one in the same formula. I really enjoy it. The last product in the makeup category is this. What is this? Who Are You? Toner and setting spray from, it's called the Essence of Healthy Toner and Setting Spray from Physicians Formula. I've had this for some time, and I'll tell you guys, I did not use this as a setting spray or any type of toner as of probably last year or so. I just used it to spray my eyeshadows when they needed to be sprayed. I finally finished it. Needless to say, I will not be repurchasing this. So these are all the products in the makeup category that I finished. What do you think? How do you think I did? We're moving to the hair category. Another bin. I finished these two products that I purchased a while back. Like I picked them up from TJ Maxx, and this one was shampoo and conditioner, and this is their avocado and olive oil line for dry and damaged hair. My hair is highlighted, so definitely hydration is the key for my hair. Very lovely formula. It took me a long time to go through these bottles. I do not mind purchasing something from Giovanni's brand. I really like them. I have been using a lot of their products over the last years. Right now, I'm not buying anything. I think I have 4 shampoos right now in my shower that I'm trying to finish. I am not allowed to buy any shampoos until I am down to the last bottle. I also finished this conditioner from the line from OGX Bond Protein Repair. I purchased the entire line, shampoo, conditioner, and the styling spray, heat protectant, like primer. I still have the primer and I still have the shampoo. Typically my ratio is a 1 shampoo to 2 conditioners. I actually very much enjoy this line, but if I were to repurchase these products, I would need 1 shampoo, 2 conditioners, and a styling product. For now, it's not going to be a repurchase, but I think it's a really good affordable contender. I actually purchased it from the recommendation of Abby Young, and she knows what she's talking about. So this is another one. This is a permanent repurchase item. You know I restock on these 8-second waters. Can't be without them. Then I finished this amazing product. This is a lathering purple toner, basically what I use for my blonde hair. This is in the shade Ash Blondes. Brand is called Blonde Brilliance. I get this in Sally Beauty. This is incredible. This gives you like salon results. It makes your hair smell incredible, like expensive incredible, and this also makes your hair like silky, takes the frizz away. This is a yes, this is an absolute favorite. I will be repurchasing this. This is another favorite product, IGK Good Behavior. This is a spirulina protein smoothing spray. It has a frizz control, a heat protectant, and keratin-like treatment. This product has been repurchased. I do have an ongoing tube, but I use it sparingly, you guys, because this product, while it does all these amazing things that it says it would, It also stiffens your hair a little bit. Use this primarily in summer or when it's really, really hot and humid outside and I know I have to stay outside for whatever reason. This is a solid product, but this is not my only product that I use. I typically use this one, but then the one that comes from this line, I really enjoy, and also the one from Eva NYC 10-in-1 primer. The last product in the hair category, I finished this Pearl Blonde Color Fresh Mask. Pearl Blonde is a shade. I did not really like this product. It made my hair kind of dark, also didn't really make my hair soft or shinier. I also felt like the texture of this product was kind of thick and it was a little bit difficult to spread on the hair. It's definitely a trash, you guys. Now let's get into the last bin, and this honey is full to the brim. Deep breath on this one. I'm so sad they discontinued my favorite cleansing balm. Yep, no longer. Sephora cleansing balm is no longer. Those were my two last favorites. When I learned that they were discontinuing it, I ran to my Sephora and they had nothing on a shelf and I was very, very disappointed. I found a really nice replacement. You might have already seen it if you saw my previous video. Then I finished these two overnight masks from Laneige. Water sleeping mask. It was more of like that gel formula. Cica sleeping mask. This had a calming effect. This was like more of a cream formula and this one was more of a gel. I would tell you that I enjoy both of them. Out of these two, I would consider purchasing this one because this actually did have a calming effect on my skin. Whenever I would have a little bit more redness, I would wake up next morning after using this and my skin would feel toned down and hydrated. So I would recommend this one. I will not be repurchasing anything at the moment. You guys, I'm trying to work through the things that I already have in my stash. Then I finished the Sephora Collection Niacinamide and Zinc Toner. This will be repurchased. I really like this. Then I finished this Vitamin C Serum from Mad Hippie. Again, I went through multiples of these bottles over the years. This is one of my favorites. Another serum, Clarins Double Serum, Hydrating and Lipid System. What an amazing formulation. I was a little bit skeptic about this product being hydrating and a little bit oily, using it on my combination oily skin. But once I started using it, I was like, I kind of want to keep this in my stash. Saves you from dehydration, from dry patchiness, from any type of dryness on your skin like no other. Ulta 21 Days of Beauty just passed and they had this product included. I low-key regretted not restocking on this. Then I finished this squalane and lactic acid resurfacing serum from Biossance. This lasted me a while, you guys, because this is one of those like exfoliating chemical treatments. Very effective, very gentle formula. I really enjoyed it. This is one of the highest contenders for me to repurchase, but I just repurchased a different one from Sunday Riley. This one is kind of in the same category, so there's no point of me purchasing this one. Then I went through another one of these SPFs from Sephora Collection. This is my second or third tube, I can't remember, but I may repurchase this once again once the Sephora sale comes around. And then I went through the full pack of Kish dermaplaning razors. Then I finished the Peace Out Redness and Clarifying Mist. This is a hypochlorous acid. This is the one for me. I will be repurchasing this. I tried probably like 4 different kinds so far from hypochlorous acid, and this is so far the best one that I've tried. Then I finished a toner from Exuviance. This was a Hydra Prep pH Balance Toner with glycolic acid. I do love a lot of things from Exuviance brand. I do have quite a good handful of favorites from their line, and this is definitely one of them. I do love their toners. I would love to repurchase them when I have a chance. And I finally finished this micellar water from Vanilla & Co. This was a really cool packaging. Like there was like a push button here. And yeah, it took me a long time to go through this. Micellar waters do not fit into my routine. I do not know what to do with it. It's not a toner. It's not a makeup remover. It can technically be used in any of those things, but I prefer an actual toner, and I actually prefer a cleanser to washing my face. I may remove some eye makeup when I test eyeshadow palettes, but when it comes to my complexion, I just go to the shower, I go to the sink and wash my entire face with a cleanser. This took me forever to finish. So yeah, it's not going to be a repurchase because this product just does not make sense to me. Then I finished this wonderful product, talking about cleansers, from Alamis. Wow, the formula was luxury. It was like that nice thick gel that felt heavenly on your skin. There's nothing like this that I've tried from any of other gel formula cleansers ever in my life. This was such a unique gel formula. I'm not gonna repurchase this. This is an avocado eye treatment from Kiehl's. I lost count how many of these I've used. This is an absolute favorite. I'm definitely gonna be repurchasing. And then I have Clinique All About Eyes Rich. I have already repurchased this just recently on an Ulta sale. Last product that I have here is this treatment from Dr. Dennis Gross. This is extra strength daily peel. Basically comes with two-step towelettes. So first one is an exfoliator with an active. So you apply it all over your face, you wait for 2 minutes, then you use a secondary towelette, which is a neutralizer. This box was with 5 treatments. I don't always have this on hand, but I buy it maybe like once or twice a year just to do a cycle of 5 treatments. And it's very effective. It's a nice and gentle. I mean, my skin is very much trained to all kinds of acids because I've been using them pretty much on a regular in the last decade. This is definitely something that will be repurchased in the future. This was everything in the skincare category that I finished. So these are all the products and all the categories that I finished. And let me know, you guys, how I did. I think I'm pretty proud of myself, how I'm determined to use what I have. I definitely have way too many products for one person. I definitely have been focusing on just enjoying what I have, using it, indulging into my routines, and it's been working really well. When I do my makeup, when I do my skincare, I just wash my hair. It's very therapeutic for me. It's like that me time. So if you guys made it to the end of this video, put a confetti emoji in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching. I know it's been a very long video, and thank you for hanging out with me today, spending a small part of your day in my company. And I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, entertaining, enlightening. And let me know if any of these products that I finished are your favorites as well. Maybe share with me what products you finished recently. I would love to hear from you as well. Leave them in the comment section below. You know, I love to chat with you there. So if you enjoyed this video, give this a thumb up. There's also a new hype button that you can use to give some love to my video and to my channel. And I appreciate your support as always. Subscribe to my channel if you're not yet a subscriber. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video.